Who says something? Nobody. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tamia, and today I am giving you guys 10 tips that you absolutely need to know before or during your transitioning stage. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So here in my little notebook where it says, you will do amazing things because I'm amazing. I'm gonna do amazing things. It's like, nah. I have my little tippy tips, so let's crack this thing open. 10 tips, guys. So number 1, first and foremost, number 1, no heat and no chemicals, meaning if at all possible, leave the dryer alone, the blow dryer. Like, do you really need the blow dryer? Do you really? Like, number 2, leave the flat irons alone. It's only going to stunt your growth. It's not going to help it. Just leave it alone. It's not necessary. Like, I'm telling you, you're going to have rough times during this journey. And there's going to be days where you feel ugly, you don't feel cute or whatnot. And that's just a part of the journey, my love. Trust and believe, I definitely had those days where I'm like, I want to straighten my hair. I want to do something different, whatever. But leave the dyes, leave the waxers, the perms, all that stuff alone. The less you use those things, the better and faster your hair will start to develop. Personally, I started noticing a difference within months of leaving the flat iron alone. Number 2, we have, you need to cut your hair. You need to cut your hair, and especially if you have damage already, you need to cut it. Now, by no means am I saying that you need to do a big chop, because I didn't do like the bald head chop, but I cut a lot of my hair off. But you don't even have to do that. Like, I'm serious. Like, cut your hair or like do a trim like half an inch once a month, and you will notice a difference. You don't want to hang on to the damaged hair for too long, because what the damaged hair ends up doing, or the split ends end up doing, they split upwards, and so they're splitting up into your good hair, and that's turning into dead ends as well, and you don't want that. So just cut it. Like, take a scissors and just like cut a little bit, like literally this much. I'm telling you, once a month you'll be fine. Number 3, take time to learn your hair. And when I mean this, you need to know what your porosity type is. You need to know your hair type. You need to know if you're like protein sensitive. You need to know what products work for your hair, what products don't. And when you're like trying products out and stuff, listen to your hair. Like, don't try to force a product on your hair. Trust me, I've been there. I'm like, no, I'm gonna use this product because I bought it. But no, don't do that. Your hair will tell you if it doesn't like it. Listen, pay attention, and you will know. Go online and just like look up how to find my hair type, or how to find my porosity type and stuff like that. There's so many videos on YouTube, as in addition to like information on Google, on how to find those things, and they actually work, whatever. There's also quizzes you can take, and yeah, just figure that stuff out, and that will help you figure out what products you need and what type of routine you need to get into. Okay, so that leads me to my next point, number 4. Don't spend a lot of money on hair products. Oh my gosh, the amount of people that I see with like a crap ton of products, like just trying different products, is crazy. Like, yo, my hair product collection is so small. So what I recommend doing is finding a YouTuber or multiple YouTubers with the same. So once you figure out your hair type, your hair porosity, all that type of stuff, type that into YouTube. Type in something along those lines of like what your hair is, and find multiple YouTubers with the similar hair to you, and see what products they're using. Find out what products, or you know, like if you're watching 2 different people and they both use the same product, why don't you try that product out, because most likely that product will work for your hair. And then of course I'm going to recommend you making your own product, because that's what I do, and eventually I will be going 100% natural product. I will not be buying any more store-bought products. I'll get there one day. One day. In addition to that, I have number 5. Leave the store-bought gel alone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me say that again. Let me say that again. Leave the store-bought gel alone. One more time. I'm gonna say it one more time so you can hear me. Leave the store-bought gel alone. Okay? The store-bought gel is like the devil in my eyes. I'm telling you, that alcohol and that gel, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Let me just, a little disclaimer. This is my own personal opinions, and this is just stuff that I've noticed for my hair. So, yeah. So, while you're transitioning, you need to leave that store-bought gel alone. It's not good for your hair at all. I'm telling you, it's not. It's really not. That alcohol dries out your hair so fast. And it just, your hair gets so confused because it's like you're working so hard to moisturize it and get it defined and retrain it and stuff, but then you're turning around and putting in that gel and it's like, what do you want me to do? You want me to be dry? You want me to like be straight? What do you want me to do? It's confusing to your hair. I would recommend either trying to find gel that doesn't have alcohol in it or making your own. That's what I do. I make my own gel. Stay tuned. I have a video coming on that too. Actually, I think that might already be out. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, just make sure you watch my video. Stay tuned. Just subscribe. Anyways, so like I was saying, so make your own. If not, buy some without alcohol or don't use it at all. That's pretty much what I did. So, all right, guys. Number 6, train your curls. You can't expect your curls to just form on their own. They need help. They need guidance, especially if your hair's, if you had like a relaxer or if you had like a whole bunch of heat damage and your hair is just used to being straight. It doesn't know that it needs to be curled, or if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. But I would use like flexi rods. I would do braid outs and twist outs. I would also do like finger coils. I'm telling you, the more you practice and the more like you do it to your hair, the better they'll turn out. I'm telling you. Train your hair. Number 6, I mean, what am I on? Number 7. I'm on number 7. Yeah, number 7. What do we have here? Oh, okay, number 7. Embrace your transitioning hair. I always have trouble saying transitioning. Transitioning. Anyways, embrace your transitioning hair. It's not going to be the prettiest. It's not going to be perfect the first time you let your hair out. It's not, like, and that's one thing that you need to get over, basically, is worrying about what other people are going to think, or you know, how they perceive your hair. At least you're doing something to better yourself, and it's a process that you just have to take. My biggest recommendation with that is leave it out or leave it alone. Preferably, I chose to mainly leave mine alone, meaning that I put it in a bun every day. Manipulation really messes with your hair, so leave it alone, leave it out or leave it alone, and that's that. Like, put your products in it, do a wash and go type of deal, practice your finger coils, whatnot. Leave it out, embrace it. You're gonna have to, in order to get to where you want, you have to do the steps it takes, you know. When I was transitioning and I let my hair out, it looked a mess, and I'm not afraid to say it either. Like, it looked a mess. It was not cute at all, but I still had it out, and who said something? Nobody. You don't want to do creative hairstyles and like slick backs a lot, because like I said, with the gel, when you're using it, you're manipulating your hair way too much. Brushing it down, essentially trying to make it straight by slicking it, is confusing your hair. Do you want your hair to curl, or do you want it to lay down flat? You know what I mean? I just feel like with the top buns, there's no need to slick it. I mean, honestly, like what I do is I just like take all my hair and just like put it in a bun. I don't put gel in the front to like make it all slick back and stuff. But sorry, along with embracing your hair, act like your hair is the most beautiful hair you've ever seen. Just be like, okay, I know it's not the best right now, but eventually it will be. It will be the best, you know? This right here. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare your hair to anybody else's hair. Everybody's hair is so different. Even if you have like similar qualities, it's so different. Like, you're never gonna have the curls, the same kind of curls as somebody else. Your hair is unique to you, and it's for you, and it's pretty on you. And yeah, don't compare yourself. Like, seriously, I'm telling you, it's just not good for your mental. All right, that was a long one. Moving on to number 8. Number 8. Number 8 is moisturize your hair. Your hair needs moisture. In order for it to grow, it needs moisture. Find oils that work for you. Oils are the best thing for your hair, especially during transitioning. Once you get out the shower or once you're done washing your hair, whatever, whenever your hair is wet with water, you want to lock it in with some sort of oil. Or it's like best to lock it in with some sort of oil. I know a lot of people were like, oh, don't use those dollar oils or whatever. Or you need to buy like the $7 oils. I don't buy expensive oils, and you don't need to either. I'm telling you. That's not the best oil you can use, but I mean, you can still use it. I mean, I would recommend buying one expensive oil, and the oil that I would recommend is black castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil, and it's about $7. Get that oil. Do use that one most frequently, but then go in every once in a while with your cheaper oils, and I promise you, your hair will be perfectly fine. Honey, don't just oil your hair. Don't just put oil in your hair. You have to oil your scalp. Your hair comes from your scalp. You need a healthy scalp. You need a moisturized scalp. I think that's like where a lot of people go wrong. They just like put oil in their hair, not like their scalp. You need to oil your scalp. So number 9, we have act like your hair is where you want it to be in the beginning. So what I mean by that is when you first start your transitioning, act like you already have your dream hair. So what I mean by that is take care of your hair as if it is your hair that you dream of. So get in the habits of doing routines, like a night routine, a wash day routine, curly hair routine. Just get in the habit of doing some type of routine. So if you know, like, okay, on Sundays I'm gonna wash my hair, and when I wash my hair I'm going to do blah blah blah. My hair dries up every like 2 days, then I'm going to rehydrate it that day, and then at night, you need to put it up or whatnot, and then you also know that you need to use a satin pillowcase and stuff like that. So just like prepare yourself and act like you already have the hair that you want. All of the hair that you have now may not take all that maintenance, but act like it does. Get in the habit of doing that. My last and final tip is don't give up. I'm telling you, this journey is hard. There's so many ups and downs, but I promise it is definitely worth it. And a few things that I want to touch on under this tip is your new growth. The first little bit of new growth that you see is not your natural hair. It's going to come out like taco meat, as I said in one of my other videos. So you guys know what I mean when I say taco meat, though. Like, your hair's going to come out like that. It's not going to come out as a curl. You need to train it. You need to moisturize it. It needs to learn, it's not used to it. So don't give up once you see your first growth and it's like not how you want it to be. Everybody's time differs, but on an average, I noticed that it takes people usually about 3 years, and that's how long it took for me to fully become a natural. That's fine. Like, it's okay. It might sound like a long time, but it goes by so fast. Like, I don't know, something about it just goes by fast. Don't let people's opinions discourage you. You know what you're doing. You know the process it takes, and you're going to get to where you want to be one day. And my last and final note about this is you're beautiful, your hair is beautiful, and you got this. All right, guys, so thank you for watching. That is it. I hope you guys learned something from this video, and if you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.